Hello and welcome back to the FishLocker. This video is from a family trip to the amazing island of Madeira. Join us as we fish the rich Atlantic waters with friends, explore this amazing island from top to bottom, and enjoy much of the local cuisine. You ready, James?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Right. After picking up our rental car, we had a quick trip to the supermarket for some supplies. One of the things I really enjoy about supermarkets in this type of place is they have a proper wet fish counter. A quick bite to eat and it was time to get into the Airbnb. Excellent, thank you very much. Welcome to sunny Madeira. We timed that perfectly. We had been in the door about 20 minutes when the heavens completely opened. Tomorrow is a new day. Let's get ourselves sorted and we'll see you then. That's more like it. This is our first proper day in Madeira and this is how I wanted it to start. We'll get some breakfast inside of us and then go for a bit of an explore. There we go. Ready for a day of adventures? You're going to keep these fishing rods in, will you?
Yeah.
Good man. Right, we've been to the tackle shop, got you some snacks. Now where to? Try and do a bit of fishing? It's Camara de Lobos. This was Winston Churchill's favourite place to be. Me and James are going to go down and have a look at the boats. Yeah. All that massive weather that we've had, like last night, you can see all the dirty water, and in fact it goes out to being about maybe to half a mile out to sea. Hopefully in the next day or two all this muck will drop out of the water. What do you notice, James, walking through all these boats? I notice a lot of different bright colours. Now, it might just be because they like bright colours out here, but also think about what would help you if you ever got lost at sea. It would help people trying to find you. It would help if you were really brightly coloured, wouldn't it? Yeah. So yeah, painting your boat blue when people might be looking for you in a blue ocean isn't necessarily going to do you a lot of favours, is it? Yeah. So yeah, maybe having really fancy colours like all these will help them. Don't think anybody's out at sea at the minute though, are they? Oh, that'll be the new Burberry engine covers. You might notice a common theme here. We love our food, and the meat and fresh produce in Madeira was amazing. After a good feed, James wanted to do some fishing, so we found a nice little quiet spot to wet a line.
Pretty damselfish, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well done. Nice one, James. Species number 2 for you. What have I caught? A poisonous fish.
Yeah, call them the local name, I think it's called a scarpa. Yeah, they've got a spike all along the top of there, one at the back of here, all along the top of his head, and the big one there, look. Day 1 done. Settled, fed, and time for bed. Bit of an early start for me today. One of the things that we came here for, other than to have a little bit of a break, was to do a little bit of boat fishing. Now, the weather yesterday was horrendous. There was a lot of swell. I'm thinking there might still be a bit of residual swell today. So Hannah and James have decided that they are going to have a pool day, and I'm going to go out to sea. Yeah, if it's fine enough, if the swell's dropped away, then Hannah and James will come with me tomorrow. Yeah, I've got a bit of a drive. I'm driving down to Coletta to meet the lads from GameFishingMadeira.com. Let's go. This is my second trip to Madeira. The first time I was using it more of a recce, and we did a lot of shore fishing. This time that I'm here with Hannah and James, we're going to be doing a lot more boat fishing. So we're fishing with John and the lads at gamefishingmadeira.com.
Morning, John.
Morning, mate. How's it going?
Well, oh, good, mate. All good.
And there's the boys up there.
Morning.
Oh, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop my bag in here, we're going to get the rope slipped, possibly get some fuel, and then we'll talk you through all the gear that we're going to be using. The water inside of here is full of fresh.
Try a bit deeper first thing.
Yeah, so what we're going to have to do is work around a little bit to try and find out where we can find some decent salt water. Hey, they've got a Harris hawk up there. Is that to keep the birds away? Yeah. I don't know how well you're going to be seeing because it's going to be like a little speck. They've got a Harris hawk, a bird of prey. I imagine it's for keeping all birds out the boats. We've literally been about 20 seconds out of the pier. I'll get Chris here real quick to explain what we're going to be doing, because he said that we're going to be fishing an area just further down the ways there.
Yeah, Ponte Pago to the west of the island. See what reef species we can get.
Yeah.
On the way there, we're going to troll some small lures. We're always fishing something, so skipjack tuna's like something small like this. So we're just covering all options.
Due to all the rain that we'd had the last couple of days, the key to finding the fish today would be finding clean seawater. You can see the seam on the left hand side of the screen here where the fresh water meets the salt. You can see the swell, the residual swell from what we're talking about from yesterday.
This is like gold. But like the Irish Sea, it usually takes 3 or 4 days to settle down. Here, normally at tide, you know, like yesterday, you probably didn't believe it'd be like this today. But it does change so quick.
You're saying we're marking fish here. These are marks on the sea. This red line, for anyone that doesn't know, this red line here is the seabed. And everything you go above it. So we're in the best part of like what? 90 metres of water. 90 metres of water and we're about half a mile off. We've got a slow troll over to this area of reef. We're going to be fishing paternoster rigs down on the bottom. And the way they're going to be doing them is it's just little bits of prawn and squid. Over the next few hours we explored several areas to locate the fish for the week ahead. They are an incredible looking fish. Fishing everything from 20 metres down to 120 metres. And had some stunning fish to the boat. Yeah, just little hooks. A bit of prawn and squid on. Running across that little area of reef there, we must have had 15 of them comas. Yeah. We're just exploring out different little sections because of all the bad weather for that. I'm not sure if you can see. There's a definite line between like all the stirred up fresh and this clear salt water. So we're just moving around the different areas of reef trying to find where the fish are. Them comas must just be thick on the seabed. Well, that's it for today. That was a fine little recce. You know, I was saying about the bad weather before. We've managed to find some perfect marks for tomorrow. And we winkled out 6 species while we're at it.
Morning.
Morning, mate.
Perfect how you want, aren't they?
One of the beauties of fishing here is the lures can go over literally as soon as you leave the harbour.
Father and son. That's definitely a bit bigger. Are you okay with it?
Oh!
Tell you what, you're thrashing these, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's got some quite sharp teeth in there though.
Yeah.
See? Well done. Good job. Oh, hog.
Perfect.
Wow.
Okay.
That is an absolute stunner.
Stunning fish.
Oh, well done.
Well done, you.
It looks to be scrapping really hard as well.
Yeah.
Them teeth are incredible. It's just like hogfish from Florida. Well done. Yeah, just fishing a bit on the bottom. Hannah and I are just juggling rods between us. And this, don't want to talk so soon because this is definitely the best fish that I've hooked today. The only one that's tried to go back to the bottom a few times. Nicely done. It's not doing it because I've got a trigger spike. There it goes, right on top. They're stunning. We've had 2 drifts over this piece of rock, haven't we? You've had 2 hogs, we've had a triggerfish, we've had half a dozen prawns. James is nailing them as well. It's just a very, very simple tool, scratch on that. Oh, sheephead or something.
Wow, James, a sheephead. There must be millions of them down there. Thank you.
Madeira and white.
Another one for John.
Slightly different colours to that last one.
That looks better.
That's a fish.
Hey, there you go. So,
Doing battle. How's it going, James? Hard work.
Antonio, drop fish.
Oh, double trouble!
Trouble, well done.
Oh, well done, James. That one's an absolute beauty. Well done. Hannah has managed to find herself a beautiful triggerfish. He really is a pretty one, that one. Well done. Oh, pulling some drag. Do you want to come this way, love? No, it's not. Oh, it's not. Don't know what it is.
What is it?
That does. It just looks like a Bermuda chub. Fantastic.
Now don't you touch this.
Sorry. Just keep winding, keep winding. Up.
Stunning fish. Just the colour of that eye in there is just amazing. Beautiful.
Right on the top of that, John.
That is a very brightly coloured blue. That is fantastic. A lovely colour blue, that one. On the jig.
On the jig.
Tell you what, I wanted to scrap so much on the way up. If that's everything they want to do when they're up here. We've made it ashore. We're just tidying down. We have had an absolutely amazing day. I honestly, I cannot thank you enough. We've had, I think it was 10 species and well over 50 fish. James, accounting for most of them, he absolutely thrashed me. But I think we knew that was going to happen, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, like those hogfish were stunning. We, Chris and John and Jason and Antonio on Sea Spirit, they do big game fishing, like for tunas, for marlins, for that type of thing. But we chose this type of fishing today just because it gave James and Hannah more of an opportunity to get among some fish. So yeah, possibly the next time we come we might try some of the larger stuff. Some of the fish that we caught today, we have got it in the live tank there. We have actually been invited to a cook-up, we've been invited to a barbecue, so we're going to cook some of the fish that James and I caught today, aren't we?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I will link information in the description of the video about everything, the Facebook, the Instagram, the webpage, all of that, where you can come fishing with these guys. But I would highly recommend it. Would you highly recommend it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get away. Thanks again, mate.
Thank you very much.
There we are, back home now. Time for a shower and a bath and bed, I think. Yeah, the weather tomorrow is going to be from a different direction and slightly stronger. So we're going to do some exploring on the other side of the island. Yeah. I'll give you a really quick look around in here. This is kitchen, garage, living room with fireplace, James's room, our room. She's knackered. Let's take a breather, didn't she?
If Stephen calls it that, it's right.
Come on an adventure. Trying to find a gym for Hannah. It's taken us 20 minutes to try and find it. Let's go. We're going to go for an explore. We always enjoy looking at the supermarkets wherever we travel to, just to finding similarities or finding differences. Me and James are really enjoying these. Alright, what have we got?
That looks like a thornback cray.
Poutines,
Thornback cray.
Dover soles, coaches, blonde ray, turbot, amberjack, monkfish.
Yeah, monkfish.
What are these then?
Cormers, parrotfish.
Yeah, those are hake. We've got big tunas and bass and all sorts down there, haven't we?
Salmon, salted fish, prawns. We find salmon fish everywhere.
Well, these fruits, James, these are incredible, isn't it? These are them what I was on about, look. Incredible, aren't they? And I think, if memory serves, the fish market's just over the other side. Just followed your nose, didn't you? There, look, black scabbards. That looks like a chub shark. Some scad. There you go. Nice 2 amberjacks. These are the couch bream that we were catching yesterday. Black spot red sea bream. Triggerfish. Yeah, you're right. Comas, aye. Caught stacks of those yesterday, didn't we? Look, what are these then? Triggerfish heads. Coma. Oh, I caught one of those last time I was here. It's called like a derby or squid and octopus. That's what a triggerfish looks like when you take all the skin off, look. We are here like 2.5 hours after this place has opened, so I'm expecting that it would have been fuller than this. Look, but also these. I've always had a fascination with places like this, ever since I was a kid. But them black scabbard fish, it's kind of like the national dish around here. It's one of the main things that the commercials target, and they target them with long lines because they're super deep water fish. Yeah. What do you think of the fresh mango then? Oh, this was the banana, the pineapple banana that I was telling you about.
Which one?
I'm okay. What about this? That look like a Pokemon or something.
Oh, that's so weird.
It's unusual, isn't it? What exactly do you call those?
Pineapple banana or delicious fruit?
Delicious, that was the name, delicious fruit, yeah. Pineapple bananas or delicious fruit. I might get some of these. These look like, I might get some for Tom.
With walnuts then?
Yeah.
Hallo.
Hello.
Probier Erdbeerfeigen.
What are they, sorry? Dried,
Erdbeerfeigen. Strawberry.
dried figs.
Strawberry. Figs.
Figs.
Try some. Hallo.
Thank you very much. That's how it would be nice on your cereal.
You like the chocolate? You take small one, the chocolate?
Can we take a small bag of chocolate ones, please?
You like in macadamia?
We're on our way to get breakfast. We got ever so slightly sidetracked. Yeah, we found our way to the market. James tried some new fresh fruits that he's never tried before. We picked up a few pieces. We got Grandad Jim some pepper seeds. Now we're going to go and find our way to a cafe to have breakfast. What about that for a view down there? We're toying with whether or not to go on the cable cars. We are up in the clouds.
And it's chilly.
Not joking, the road that we come up was like that.
I'm trying to film it, but you just don't get the perspective of it, do you?
We're going to have to excuse our pronunciations of any of these, but where are we going, James? Monty's Palace. It is remarkable how like different areas change. I mean, it was glorious down there. It was probably 23, 24 degrees when we were down at sea level, and we're up now high in the clouds, and there's moisture in the air, and it's it's not goosebumpy, but it's a lot cooler.
I'm good.
I can only describe that as like a wooden toboggan. Yeah, it looks like that massive great hill that we've just driven up. You take tourist rides like sliding down it.
Yes.
That sounds like, me and James are both like, oh, that looks amazing. And I was like, yeah. I'll have to do a little bit more research about that because we'll have to come up on a go at that. Yeah, there's a cable car there that runs right from the top of the mountain all the way right down to Funchal. If it wasn't so cloudy, I think it would be a nice view, but we'll see what it's like in the next couple of days and see if the sun comes through. Because we might go and do it. Do you reckon we'll leave Mum at home for the cable car?
I'll wait at the bottom.
Driving around on these roads, you quickly appreciate why most of the cars here are small.
We went for a little bit of an explore up to Monty's Palace. It's unbelievable the difference that we've come down here now. It is 20 plus degrees and it is sunshine, and up there it was down to probably like the low teens and was quite humid. Yeah, we are going to be meeting up with Chris and the guys, and we're going to be what are we going to be doing, James?
Having a barbecue with the fish we caught yesterday.
Exactly, we're going to have a barbecue with some of the fish that we caught yesterday. Maybe do a little bit of swimming.
It's ours, I promise you it's ours.
We seem to have definitely brought the Cornish sunshine with us. Everyone else has run off inside, and Chris is here. We're just preparing the fire. We were just saying that. Just going to we've got Antonio and Santana preparing the fish inside, and they're doing that in the oven, aren't they?
Yeah. So they prepared the fish we caught yesterday. Garlic, onion, oregano, some white wine, some olive oil.
I was watching him making up the
Yeah, he's doing a little sauce as well to go with the fish. We've got the barbecue fired up. We've got some steaks, some burgers. Ice cream. What do you want?
James and I have already been in the pool. Yeah, we just need the sun to come out now.
Yeah, that's it. Okay.
John was just explaining this is Madeira bread.
Okay.
You can only get it here, you can't get it on the mainland.
This is amazing. We have some coach brain, some blue chub. I'm not sure if part of that's a triggerfish. One of the other ones that brown brain. What would you like? Would you like a steak or would you like a tail? So you said that's a direct replica of the silver.
Yeah. So this was sent to the taxidermy in Florida, and then it was flown to Aberdeen. Believe it or not, it was in a hotel.
And it's not a sailfish; it's a spearfish.
No, it's a spearfish.
Yeah.
Yeah. This bill come from a 500-pound marlin. Unfortunately, it was tail wrapped. Maybe it only happens maybe once in the season, or sometimes never. But unfortunately, sometimes when the fish go airborne, they get tail wrapped. Yeah. The fish was donated to charity. So
all of your billfish fishing, it's all catch and release.
Yeah, tag and release. Yeah, all brilliant. Of it. Yeah, has to be. This is swordfish, Madeira.
Yeah, like a scrum-shelled swordfish. It's incredible. I'm looking at it as well. The way the strength and the density of it.
Yeah, 100%. So it's super abrasive.
Yeah.
Okay, so the marlin, obviously, they don't have any teeth, and this is the weapon. So they strike the fish on behind the head.
Yeah.
Then the marlin will circle, and it'll come back and eat the bait fish or whatever it's feeding on head first.
We would talk about the lures that you've got downstairs for that shape for the bill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can see where that hook sits.
Upright,
so you can see that hook set. We're targeting in this area. Perfect.
Easier to unhook as well.
Yeah, 100%. Good for the fish. Yeah.
See you later. That was absolutely amazing. What was your favourite fish to eat, James?
The trigger.
Mine was the red snapper. Mine was the coach brain.
I think that's what I had. That was
absolutely delicious. And couldn't thank you enough. And John, Santana and Antonio that were doing the cooking, and Chris and Jess, that was phenomenal. Yeah, everybody, even the salad, because all the ingredients from the salad are fresh grown in Madeira. It was delicious. And we even spent some time in the pool, didn't we, James?
I wasn't sure about the cooked banana. Well, it wasn't quite what I thought it was going to be.
They cooked some bananas on the barbecue, and I was, I don't know, maybe an acquired taste. But looking at the weather, it's absolutely tipping it down now. So we couldn't have found a better use for our day than doing this. We had a nice morning out, didn't we? It was nice and sunny, and then we've gone and had a wonderful cook-up of the fish that we caught yesterday, plus some steaks and some burgers while it's been raining.
And it is wild out there today, so we definitely got the best days fishing.
Yeah, what I think we're going to look at now is going back, getting showered and changed, having an early night, because we're going to do a full day of exploring of the other side of the island tomorrow. And then possibly, if the weather comes good, we might be able to get another day's fishing in before we go back.
Oh no.
Yes. We have made it back to the accommodation now. We've got a wash to put on. I've got some editing to do. James is going to get straight in the shower because he smells like bonfire. We will see you in the morning. We are wandering around. It is 9:30 and we are really struggling to find anywhere that serves breakfast. Loads of places do coffee and cake, but nowhere does breakfast.
Eggs and bacon.
Yeah, we want some scrambled eggs and bacon and things like that, don't we?
Yeah.
Not just coffee and cake. The search continues. We struggled so much to find somewhere to sit down and have breakfast that we ended up going to one of the supermarkets. Bought ourselves some cheeses, some meats, some bread, a mango and some cakes, and we've managed to sit ourselves up on the top of here. Quickly show you over the edge. Well, that is incredible. I'm going to go for a bit of a wander down there in a bit. I was just discussing with James about how everything on this island is volcanic. It's a volcano that come up out of the seabed, and you can see that by how sheer the edges are. Look. It's a pretty steep drop down there.
Yep.
Blimey. This northeastern side of the island is absolutely incredible. I mean, these cliffs are just sheer. We saw this bit as we flew in. Cameraman.
I'm learning to use the cameras more, so me and my dad can go on more adventures, and when I'm older I can make a channel of my own.
Been for a little wander around up towards the end of Canasal, and we're going to drive now along the north shore down to Portman's. Now they have some swimming pools, some like sea swimming pools like what we have in Cornwall, so I'm quite interested to check those out. Also, a lot more of the rain falls on the north side of the island, so this part of the island is going to be more plush and green. Let's go. We have reached the beautiful Portman's. It is a stunning little port right on the northwest side of the island. And I think that James and I are going to go down there and do some fishing. James and I are exploring a fishing mark that I found when I was here last time. And the reason that we found it is because we found an old boy fishing down here. It's down like a set of rickety steps. Right, best boy? Yeah. Good man. James is formulating a plan, aren't you?
Yeah.
Come down here to have a look at the boat. James is formulating a plan. He's just kind of bartering me saying, well, if we have two cameras, I can have a camera and I can do some fishing while you've got your wetsuit on. So we're going to try and find Hannah a coffee, and me and James might go and do a bit of fishing or a bit of snorkeling. We're over here real quick. No swimming pools. We've got us down and I've literally just managed to set two rods up. I'm busy baiting mine up. James is like, oh, I want to drop down. Straight away, bang, into a fish, weren't you?
Yeah.
And a lovely little ornate wrasse. Well done. What have you caught now?
Another puffer.
A little puffer fish.
My second puffer.
Yeah. Well done, son. He's a pretty little fella, isn't he?
Yeah.
Just by looking at what's down here now, it looks like little bits of broken rock. I'll be able to know in a minute because I'm going to put my wetsuit on and I'm going to have a little bit of a snorkel around and see if I can't film what's down there, while James is trying to catch them from above. You good with that?
In my excitement, I actually forgot to bring my wetsuit. Without much structure, most of the fish here were small and very shy. A fair-sized lizardfish was cool to see, and a grey parrotfish. These gully trevally were my favourite, very bold and inquisitive, and really quite pretty.
Is it?
Third puffer fish.
Well done. Do you want me to hold the camera while you unhook it, or do you want me to unhook it?
You want it.
Alright, do you want to hold the camera?
Here's a pretty one. I just dropped down, caught this. Not sure what it is. It looks like a rock goby or a blenny.
A little black spot there on its
Yeah.
gill, isn't it?
Okay, well, James has had a fish and I've had a dive. We've worked up an appetite, so we're going to go for a bite to eat now. We've had a nice feed now. What I'd planned to do, one of the reasons why I came here, was there are some pools. There's one of them just down the way and one down there. But the sea fills up, but you can see just by how massive those waves are there. That is incredible. Yeah, they're smashing right up into the pool, so they've closed them all. So I went for a dive in the harbour instead, and James, you did a bit of fishing in the harbour too, didn't you? I think he had 5 species out the harbour. Anyway, we're full of food now. We're going to go for a little bit of a drive and then hopefully a hike to be able to burn some of it off. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's get going. I don't know if you can see the weather behind us now. The temperature has dropped by about 14 degrees. We have come up to one of the forests. I was asking some guys, said, is there anything to try while you're here in Madeira? And they just said, you really need to try this place. Yeah, the visibility is about 100 metres up here. We're right up amongst the clouds now. This is the type of weather that we're accustomed to. Yeah. It's a beautiful view. So people keep telling us. Could be up on Dartmoor at the minute. We're all walking about here, and this is Fernal Forest. And these trees, the ancient trees, it's a primary forest here on Madeira. Some of them are 800 years old. 800 years old. We're noting that pretty much every single one of them is hollowed out. You can see that. And they're not growing very tall. Like, none of them are more than about like 20 foot. It's just because the ground here, the soil here is so shallow. And all of them are all covered in like a lichen.
Moss.
Yes, James, 800 years. So think of all the things that have happened in the last 800 years.
World War I, World War II.
Yeah, that's just in the last 100 years. Talking about like time of the Vikings nearly.
American Civil War.
Yeah. That is a really big one.
Look at that one.
We're
There.
looking at this one. Looks like growing up and over.
It does, it looks like something out of a Tim Burton movie.
That's the entrance to the upside down.
Yeah. Yep. On top of a volcano in Madeira. Steven Seagal.
Yes. We can't get away.
Can't go anywhere without meeting you, can we, pal?
No, we can't.
Well, that was almost a full day of it. It was the best part of sunrise to sunset. We have been all around the island. Unpack the back of the car, get you in the shower. We will see you all tomorrow. Up you go. Down you go.
Welcome aboard. Good morning.
Morning, John.
Today's fishing was mostly going to be jigs and lures in slightly deeper water. The plan was to try and find some species we hadn't already managed to locate.
What do you think it is?
I don't know, it's been digging about a bit. It's either a nice bream or it's a triggerfish. Oh no, it's not. It's an almaco jack.
Yes. Oh, it's another species, James. Oh, well done that man. Good job.
It's called a false amberjack. Oh, what have you got there?
Oh, full sambajack.
That is a lovely looking fish. What did he fight like? It
Hard.
was a hard fighter, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Good lad. All you have to do is just... Lean forward to that. Lean down, drop him back.
Wow, like a bullet.
how broad and how fat they are, these things.
Solid fish.
Looks like a heavy one. Oh wow, James. Hogfish.
Oh, well done.
Good man.
Like this.
That's just incredible looking fish. And that mouth as well, them teeth are gruesome. You might want to swing left, James. Swing it round the left hand side of the boat. There you go, good man.
Right, now you stop. That's okay, that's fine. It's just the wave. Okay, now you wind. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. That is a hogfish, young man.
What the?
Flipping heck.
Here's video for you, mate.
What a beast!
Right, what I'm going to do then, just going to drop off the back of the net man ready. Oh, where's it going, James? It's going around the back. Oh, I can see colour. Try and swing it left, love. What we got? Oh, another big chub. Right. Do you want to try and scoop it up, James? Yeah, scoop underneath it.
Sorry, push the net with the fish in the water. Push the net all the way down, that's it. Perfect, now go to water.
Good job, James. Well done.
Well done.
Well done, Hannah.
Well, lift the net up, James.
Oh, I've just put one of them back. Are you sure it's not the same one?
Ready?
Right. Just down that side there.
Guys ready?
Go. There you go. Perfect.
Those teeth in there. Just incredible. Well done, Hannah.
Ready?
Well done, Hannah. Yeah.
I tell you what, it wasn't messing about. It was backed out like a bullet. There's heavy head shakes on it. This incredible fish is a Dentex bream. There isn't much footage of this fish as I was quickly trying to get it into the live bait tank to recover, so it would stand the best chance of us being able to release it. An absolutely stunning fish. We've fished until the very last. We've got to drop in now back to the harbour. Yeah. The last drift. Managed to just pull out an absolute stunner of a Dentex there. Sadly, on the way up, that fish was blown. We did try and return it, but just it won't do it. But on the plus side of that, they are a delicious fish as well, so it will not be going to waste. There we go. Well, it's our last full day in Madeira, isn't it, James? Yeah. James was telling me, he said this is his favourite place so far. The fishing as well. Yeah. What do you reckon to this boat? Do we get one? I don't think you've got a whole crab watching this, so. No. We start out, like when we do any Evo fishing, we always have a little bit of a friendly competition, don't we? Who won today then? James had most fish, most species. Yeah. And how many species have you got altogether? I think it's like 15, isn't it? Yeah. 15 or 16 species for the trip, so that's been amazing. And you just can't complain at the scenery either, can you? Thanks very much, lads. We'll see you in a couple of hours. Right. One best boy. Quick turnaround back home, shower and change, and we're all going out for a meal. Yeah, as I said previously, I will be tagging information in the description of the video about Chris and John and Game Fishing Madeira. It'll all be in there, and I'll be doing posts on social medias and everything, but yeah, highly recommend it. James was telling me that this is the best fishing that he's ever had. Loved it, didn't you, James? I am constantly amazed. Every road that we're driving past has got all of these little terraces on, and every single one of them is just full of bananas. Right here about the side of the road. Just everything, everywhere, every tree. It's either a citrus or just full of bananas. I think it's incredible. We're all dressed up fancy and we're going out for one last meal on our last night here. Wrong side of the car. Let's go! A massive thank you has to go out to Chris, John, Jason and Antonio at Game Fishing Madeira for the amazing fishing trips we had with them. We cannot recommend them enough. The whole experience was fantastic and we cannot wait to return for some big game fishing. Check out the video description for their contact information. I apologise that we didn't get more footage of this restaurant, as it was truly wonderful, totally unique and delicious. This is a local drink called poncha, and it's unlike anything. I've drunk some strange things around the world, but this is special. That's It is time to head home. I hope you've enjoyed joining us. I hope you found it interesting. All the very best. See you later.
See you later.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out the FishLocker YouTube channel, where we have hundreds of videos from our adventures just like this one. We upload new videos every Sunday evening, so don't forget to click subscribe and we'll see you on the next one. Let's go!